I'm Blue Allen. I'm here today on a colt that's got about 45 days of riding on him. He is by a son of Dash to Fame, and we're just getting him started and going. I want to make sure that I can control all these body parts. If I want to push his hip around, be able to push his hip, and then maybe have his front end step and follow through here. I want to make sure that whatever I do on one side, I can do it on the other side too. So if I push his hip around this way, and then I can ask for his shoulders this way as well. I like to challenge my colts early on so that speed is not an issue later in life. So I don't have a problem with turning them loose and letting them run and letting them go somewhere. I feel like if I try and guard them all the time from going fast, when I start to introduce speed, then it really is an issue. But if he learns that he can go somewhere and move his feet and travel somewhere early, then it becomes where it's not as big of a deal later in life. So I'll let this colt move around. I'm not going to be super worried about where he carries his head at, but I might somewhere in here see if I can start to pick up and drive him forward into that and see if he can soften his face up somewhere. If he can, it's not a big deal. But I want him to make sure that he can pick up both leads correctly and accurately when I ask for them. And the rest of the time, it's just going to be guide. I want to make sure if I pick him up and guide him over right here, that his body follows his head and his neck. I might come at a 45 into this fence, set, exhale, let him stop, nose, left leg, cluck, lope off. If he leans somewhere, like he's leaning towards the camera here, next time I might pick him up and turn him a little harder that direction. I'm gonna make the right thing easy and the wrong thing hard. So if he leans here, not a big deal. It gives me the perfect opportunity to say, well, here's where you leaned. Let me move your body around in here. Then I'll go send him off. Same thing, I'll use this fence to my advantage. Set, exhale, bring his nose, cluck, lope off. Now we talked about speed and going faster. We're a little limited on pin space here. But I want to see if I send him out here, I want him to be able to go somewhere and move his feet. Doesn't mean that I'm going to run and pull him in the ground somewhere, but when it's his idea, I'm going to shape it up for it to be my idea. So when he's ready to stop, I'll offer it to him. If he's not, we'll work at it harder. Same thing, I got a little lean out here, not a big deal. Exhale, I'll tell him, well, you were leaning through this right side of your body. Let me move it around in here. But when he leaves here and I turn him loose, I want him to leave relaxed on a loose rein with his head down. I don't want to have him do something, and as soon as I leave, he thinks he needs to go somewhere again with his head stuck straight up in the air. I want him to leave here on a good positive note and show me that he's thinking by softening his head and his neck and willing to put it all down. Might walk him up here and just stop him, back him. I'm not going to pull to back. I'm going to set my hands, but I'm going to ride him backwards with my feet. I'm going to make him pick his belly up, and it's his responsibility to find somewhere to get soft, not mine. I hope this helps, and good luck on your horses.